Welcome to the MLC. It stands for the Mr. Limba channel. This is your host and your brother, Mr. Limba. I have been one of the few brothers to break down the red pill on many aspects. I have been one of the few to say the red pill is not simply about women. It's not simply about women's nature. It's to be awake. It is defined specifically on this channel, to be awake. So to be awake to economic situations, political situations. I've covered all of those. Scriptures, holy texts, different books and ideas that wake men up and make men better. Make you a better man than you were yesterday, than you were one video ago. I have broken down the idea of the red pill on current events, on social events, legal events, on a motivational level, scriptural level, and metaphysical level. Today I am going to use martial arts to help brothers understand a very simple concept when it comes to red pill knowledge and dealing with women. Today I'm going to use my favorite martial arts that I practice, and I've been a student of this martial arts for a very long time. That martial art is judo. Judo, the gentle way, the giving way. Not to always fight back, but to use your opponent's strength against them, especially when they are bigger and stronger than you are. The first step in judo is kazushi, as you can see on your screen, that is to break your opponent's balance and position. The second step is sukuri, to put yourself in place to execute your plan for your opponent. And number three, kake, to execute your plan, to execute the throw in the case of judo. The idea of kazushi, to break your opponent's balance, is not easily performed when your opponent does not want their balance broken. You understand? Now this can be used beyond the physical and the combat level. This can be used on a psychological level. You understand? It can be used on a business level. You must understand this very simple concept of breaking your opponent's stance, breaking their balance, breaking their foundation in order to put yourself in a favorable position in order to win the battle, regardless if your opponent is stronger than you or not. Do you understand? So a trick used in judo oftentimes is to trick your opponent into misreading your intentions. For example, if I intend to throw my opponent forward, I will probably jolt them backwards, push them backwards. Even if they're stronger than me, they will try to resist and move forward in order to reestablish their position, to reestablish their dominance, to reestablish their power. At which point, when the opponent does that, I will yank them forward even more, something that they did not expect to happen while they are trying to step forward. This would cause the opponent to tumble forward. When the opponent tumbles forward, I move into step 2, which is sukuri. I place myself under the opponent's center of gravity. My waistline becomes lower than their waistline, catching their momentum and basically letting them roll over my back. Unexpectedly now they are flying because it's like they're being tripped. At that moment, I go into kake, which is to execute the throw, to execute my mission, to execute my plan. This causes the opponent to fly over my back, land on the ground very hard. If this is a real life situation and not the dojo, there aren't any mats, no soft landings, just concretes and marble floors, causing fractured hips, separated shoulders, broken knees, ankles, elbows, and wrists, or probably a concussion. That philosophy implies that the man use his body as a fulcrum, so he may gain leverage over his opponent. In this throw, called Tomoaki, it is a sacrifice throw in English. The opponent drops and literally sits down while placing their foot right below the waist and around the inner thigh of their opponent. And as their weight drops down as a lever. Their feet kicks up as a fulcrum, throwing their opponent above them, and their opponent come crashing into the ground. This is once again another trick using leverage, using fulcrums. In judo, let us move on quickly. In judo, there is also ground techniques, also found in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. In judo, it is called newaza. You often see these ground techniques in the UFC, such as the move being performed right here on the screen, such as the arm bar. How is it performed? How is it done? How can you break an opponent's arm by simply that little pull? Allow me to explain the science to you, and then we're going to get into this red pill. We're going to make you stronger and smarter as a man when it comes to dealing with women, using some very high testosterone practices such as martial arts, such as combat sport, such as fighting. You understand? Let us move forward. In the show Fight Science, I believe the show is called Fight Science, you can see the same armbar being performed by the computer-generated images. Now, you can see there's an area called the fulcrum, as I've been saying. Now, the person performing the armbar, you can see they're dropping their body back as the arrow, the white arrow, indicates. This caused their body to be a lever. As they push their hip up, which is the middle yellow dot in the 3 dots, their hip now is creating a fulcrum, causing tears or even a complete snap, breaking the opponent's elbow with very little effort. That is the idea of leverage. That is the idea of a fulcrum. Do you guys understand? Now, let's break down some red pill content. No other way but the Mr. Limber way. So go ahead and grab yourself a cold drink and kick your feet up, because you already know it is time for the men to talk. If there is one thing that pains me the most, is to see that brothers are still suffering, even though I have the content right out there for them to learn from. Sometimes they haven't seen that specific video. Other times, brothers just binge watch throughout YouTube and they do not take notes and apply those notes to their lives, causing them to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. My brothers, it pains me to see you suffer, because I've been there. I've seen that. I've tasted the pain. It seeped deep within my bones, within my heart, and within my soul. This is why I make videos. This is why I take the time out to teach brothers and warn them about what is going on. So it pains me when men are still going through the same problems. The number one mistake that men make when dealing with women. The number one mistake that men make when dealing with women. Even red-pilled men who have the knowledge of the awakening. The number one mistake that they make is leverage. My brothers, too many of you guys are giving women the power to have leverage over you. Like judo, like the martial arts that I just explained. For the throws to be effective, for the armbar to be effective, where you can tear someone's arm, where you can break someone's arm, where you can make a 265-pound, 6'8" grown man tap out in submission. In order for it to work, you need leverage. Especially when you are weaker and you are smaller. You need leverage. Because straight brute strength, going head on, will not give you the winning position. you will lose. So you need leverage. So why do you guys think that women do not seek leverage? Let me make this picture very, very clear. Many men in the manosphere talk about a woman being the weaker sex. They quote the Bible. They say that she is physically weaker. They say that she is emotionally weaker. If this is true, and if she has been behaving as your opponent, if she has been attacking you, if she has been coming against you, if she has started false accusations, if she has taken your wealth, your property, your children, your sanity, if she has done those things, it means that she has been behaving as an opponent of yours. She has been combating you. She has been going against you. If this is true and she is weaker, combining this truth that she is behaving as your opponent and the truth that she is physically and emotionally weaker than you as a man, don't you believe that she needs leverage? My brothers, I have made videos about this before. Please, as much as I appreciate the views, understand that I love you as my brothers. And I want you to actually get something from the videos besides just binge watching videos for entertainment purposes only. I don't just want you to watch to fuel your emotional needs at the current moment. I want you to learn. I want you to be the Superman of the red pill. I want you to become invincible. I want you to be invulnerable to all the blue pill and feminist attacks. Do you understand? So I have said before, why do my brothers give women a lever and a fulcrum so that she may have leverage on you? I've told you guys before in my video how to get mad like a man. I think I broke down 15 things never to say to a woman. Never let a woman know that she can hurt you. Because whenever you let a woman know that you have a weakness, she shall use it against you. Do you brothers understand that brothers like me and other YouTubers risk our channels being attacked, being taken down to give you this knowledge? Please put it to good use. A brother went ahead and he wrote me. And he said that his baby mama slept with his cousin. His baby mama slept with his cousin, and that B knew that this would hurt him. And she did it anyway. I believe the brother said he gave them a piece of his mind, and if he comes across his cousin in a family reunion, there is going to be some knuckling up. There's going to be a fist fight. Now, of course, this woman, this ex, this baby mama will hear about the news. So I quickly responded to the brother. I said, my brother, I have a video on Patreon addressing this situation. Something very similar. And another brother who is on my Patreon came along and said, my brother, Mr. Limba does have a video addressing such pain and such issues on Patreon. So he said he would go to Patreon and sign up to watch that video. And I am happy he did that, because that is the best $3 he will ever spend at patreon.com/Mr. Limba channel. But I have to quickly talk about this to the general following of the MLC, which may not be on Patreon. Of course, if you want the detailed video, I do suggest you go on Patreon and spend the best $3 of your life. I told the brother, my brother, it is not worth it. You are giving the woman leverage over you. You're letting the woman know, here is the things that get under my skin. And if she is, and in this case she is, his opponent, this means that he is in constant battle with the female. He is fighting the forces, and she has a government behind her. So whatever he tells this weaker opponent bothers him, she will use as a lever and a fulcrum to move him. Because to the woman, the man seems like a immovable rock. He is the immovable object. No one can move him. Am I making sense? So she figures, how can I get under his skin? Notice the lever in the picture is under the rock. But under is not enough. Something must help her divide the weight when she add force to it. So now she need a fulcrum. Gentlemen, stop telling women what bothers you. And when a woman does something to try to piss you off, look indifferent. Look as if you don't care. Dating coaches always tell you guys, indifference makes the difference. You know, the manosphere talks so much about chopping up game, but these men sometimes are not applying this technique, this strategy to their everyday lives. In game, if the woman gives you the ish test, if she says no sex, or she says, I'm not going to do this for you, the point is to look as if you don't care. And if you're really bossed up, you shouldn't care. You understand? And when you don't, she realizes that she doesn't have any ammo, that she cannot do a darn thing. So what she does is she let it go and she gives you what you want. You understand? If you tell a woman you are afraid of child support, guess what she's going to threaten you with every time? Child support. Guess what she's going to hit you with? Child support. If a woman knows that you'll feel betrayed, that she slept with your cousin or your brother, guess what she is most likely going to do? She's going to sleep with your brother. She's going to sleep with your cousin. She's going to sleep with your best friend. And you guys know that you have simps in your family. You know that you have friends that are simps, that would have sex with your girlfriend, that would have sex with your ex. And some of you guys have been that simp who have slept with one of your cousin's exes, or your friend's exes, or even slept with her while she was still with him. Hopefully you're not that man anymore. You understand? So I need brothers to get this very basic concept. If you tell a woman she have hurt you, she will use whatever hurt you every time against you. I have a video called Guard Your Tongue from Women, or Guard Your Tongue Against Women. Please, guys, take notes and apply the teachings to your life. I bring forth balanced content for a reason, so you can stop suffering. I hope this video helped. I hope judo have taught you something when it comes to levers and fulcrums, so that no one gets under you and flip you over. I'm going to quickly put a break in this video so I may introduce to you guys one of YouTube's content creators that will definitely change your life. That is my brother at the Bad Boy DTV. Check him out. Subscribe to his channel. You will enjoy his content. It will make a difference in your life. The brother tells you a lot of things that you need to know in order to make you a well-rounded man. Subscribe to my brother. Subscribe to his channel at Bad Boy DTV. The link will be posted on the top of the comment section. So click on the link, subscribe, and hit the first bell icon. because I believe YouTube have 3 bell icons now. So subscribe to the first one so you may get notifications of every time he uploads a video. Trust me, you will not regret it. And of course, my brothers, subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell icon for those of you who do not know that I have a Patreon. Please go over there and I will be breaking down how you can have ultimate leverage over your woman in my next post. And no, it is not because you are weaker, but remember, you have to deal with the government. That makes her strong and sometimes stronger. So I will be breaking down some stuff that you need to know in order for you to have leverage over your woman, over women that you deal with, where the government cannot even do anything about it. So keep understanding leverage. Stop telling women things that bother you. Stop letting them know what bothers you. If it is one of your friends or your cousins or your brothers who have betrayed you by sleeping or doing something against you, by being an accomplice to whatever evil deeds that your ex, your girlfriend, your baby mama, the mother of your children, if you want to put it that way, have planned for you. If this cousin, if this brother of yours is an accomplice, if he is aiding her, if he is having sex with her, do not look shaken. Just cut him off and look at her in the face and smile, because she will only try to harm you. If she threatens to take the kids, do what you got to do in court and look calm and relax. If she says, I'm going to take the kids away, burst out laughing. If she says, I slept with your cousin, burst out laughing. Tell her, hey man, at least you're still looking out for the family. You know, my cousin had to get a nut anyway. Don't let it look like it's bothering you. You guys don't understand, because if she thinks it's bothering you, the next time she comes to drop off your son, the next time she comes to drop off your kid, she's going to tell you, I'm not even wearing any panties because your cousin already took them. She's going to tell you, I'm wearing this thong that your cousin bought me. He put it on me himself. Do you understand? This brother was also saying that this woman kept coming to his house with other men in the car when dropping off his kid. So he was upset about that. So she kept doing it. And I believe one of the men she brought with her in the car was a police officer that she is seeing. My man, stop letting her get under your skin. My brother even said that he wouldn't take his own kid because this woman was coming to his house with other men after he told her to stop. I'm like, dude, you shouldn't have even told her to stop. You know, you should tell her, hey, look, it's good that you're bringing these suckers around here so they can see the real man who is to lay it down on you. That's what you tell her. You mess with her mind, you completely F her mind up. Man, y'all tripping. You letting her know that gets under your skin. No wonder she keep bringing other men over. And you're not taking your kid? Who do you think that's hurting? Now she has ammo to tell your kids in the future that you didn't want them. Daddy didn't want to see you because he was more worried about another man than seeing and spending time with his own kids. Man, you take your son, you take your daughter, you look at her, you go in the car and you look at that man, you be like, what's happening, my brother? Hey, she an okay chick, man. She all right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, she cook, she clean, and she got some other good stuff, you know what I'm talking about? You know, and you give that grin. You give that grin, man. You make that sucker feel like a fool. You don't know what grin I'm talking about? Nah, hold up. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that look. And you be like, hey, man, ain't no disrespect. You know what I'm saying, homeboy? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man. Hey, look. You know what I'm saying? She good, man. She good. You know what I'm saying? She good. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I ain't trying to impose, you know what I'm saying? But I see, you know, you keeping her protected, you know what I'm saying? You coming over here, you showing up. You know, I appreciate that. Mess with his mind. Make him feel like a sucker so he don't come back no more. You know what I'm saying? Make her feel all dirty that you're going over there, that you're willing to talk to the dude, that you're willing to bring up things that you might or might not have done to her. Since you want to show up. She says he wanted to see the man who put the seed in her. Yeah, that was me. That was me, man. You want to see my face? You want to see my face? You see my kid? You seen what I put in her? You seen what came out of her? That's what you're here for, right? Well, now you get to see it, sucker. It doesn't bother me. I'm going to come across like nothing's wrong. You never let a woman get under your skin. That's the face you make. You understand? So I have 3 brothers who wrote me. One of them, the cousin, slept with his baby mama, the mother of his children, that he is no longer with. Thank God. That is one. Okay? You do not let that get under your skin. You definitely don't go fight. I know it's not about the woman, it's about your respect. All you gotta do is cut the cousin off, be like, man, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't bothered by it, but I can't trust you around me. And her? Come on, man. You tell her, man, I'm glad you're still doing some service for the family. You know what I'm saying? You're still making sure we taking care of one way or another. I heard about you and my cousin. Hey, look, I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? That man, you know, I seen his eyes when I was with you. You know what I'm saying? So I was hoping he'd get in there once I got out, you know. Hey, good looking out for him. Good looking out for him. Tell her that. Yeah, tell her that. Get under her skin. Flip that on her while you sipping on your beer. Ain't nothing wrong. We always got our feet up around here. You understand? You understand? And for the other brother who had the woman come into his house with other men while dropping off his son. Don't reject your son. Don't reject your daughter. What does that look like, man? I'ma still take my kid. I'ma still spend time with my children. You know what I'm saying? But the dude in the car, oh, it ain't no problem. I'm gonna go over there. I'll be like, what's going on, homie? All right, hey, man, good looking out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate you coming here, you know. Hey, man, you being a real man, I appreciate that. Ain't no hard feelings. I want you to know that, you know what I'm saying? If you come around here, man, you want to build something, I got you. You feel me? I got you. Hey, man, she good lady, you know what I'm saying? She good lady. Hey, she could cook, you know what I'm saying? She good, man, she good. You know, just because me and her ain't talking, she good, you know what I'm saying? She good. Hey, man, she good in many ways, you know what I'm saying? In many ways, you know? Say it just like that. I don't mean no disrespect, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to impose or nothing. I'm just saying, you know, salute, man. Good to see you, you know what I'm saying? Say it just like that. Stop looking like you bothered, man. And of course, you go out there strapped. You ain't looking for no trouble, but you out there strapped just in case, you know what I'm saying? Just in case. Because this woman know what she doing. She came out there with a police officer who she's dating in the car. So guess what she's trying to do? She wants you to lose your cool, get mad, probably hit her so this dude could come out and probably beat you up, call his buddies who are police officers to come arrest you and do God knows what to you. And if you black, you probably not even gonna make it to the cell. If you black, you probably gonna end up dead before you get to the prison cell, to the jail cell. Do you feel me? Never give women leverage over you. That's all I'm saying. As always, it's your brother, Mr. Limber. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon. Make sure you go to my Patreon where I'm going to talk about how you can get leverage over the women in your life without having to worry about YouTube getting on my case for speaking the truth. You understand? That is at patreon.com/Mr. Limber channel. The Mr. is spelled with a Y like mystery, minus the last Y. Take a look at the spelling. Go on Patreon, check me out. It will be the best $3 you ever spent. I'll be there with the video. Full powered leverage over your woman. Until next time, peace.